who remembers the fact that Phil Jones is playing for Man United on those books? You forget he's there. Maguire, if he stays, he goes down that route.
Would you tell Calvin Phillips to stay at City?
Yeah.
Oh,
Harry Kane needs Manchester United to make him a winner. He's currently a loser because he's Tottenham, but he'll become a winner. Do you know, I think there's room in every team for a Conor Gallagher. What's happening, everyone, and welcome to 888 Sport. Today on the playlist, we're going to be discussing which Premier League players desperately need a move. Off the top of your head, right, before I give you the list, is there anyone who springs to mind immediately?
Kane.
Okay.
100%.
That's like one of them game shows.
Yeah.
There
You got the buzzer first there, mate.
Okay. Kane.
Right. So the players that I would like you to rank are Harry Kane, Conor Gallagher, Moises Caicedo, Declan Rice, and Harry Maguire. This is bang on. I've got my list perfect here.
I think this is.
If you haven't got this right, if you don't echo this, imbeciles, you're off. You're done.
Ready?
Bang.
Oh, Maguire.
Mate, Maguire doesn't need a move. He needs to stay.
All right.
Man United need him to
retire.
move. Man United need him to move. Harry Maguire's playing for Manchester United and going to be in the Champions League and win.
Behave. Stop your argument.
Why does he need a move?
Stop your
The big
debate.
point there was
Captain of the
playing.
club needs to play football.
You think he
barely
needs-
gets minutes.
You think Harry Maguire needs to leave Manchester United? So if you're Harry Maguire's mate, you're saying leave Manchester United.
Yes.
Stop
Yeah.
winning silverware. Stop
What
playing in the Champions
silverware?
League.
You need to be
They're only
forgotten.
just about winning silverware. It's not like they're
But they've
bloody
won a
Man
League
City,
Cup.
are
They're
they?
still in the Europa League.
They subbed him on for a minute to hold the trophy.
Mate, just
move on.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Leave.
Genuinely, you think Maguire
Yes.
for himself, like Harry Kane?
No, for himself. I think for Maguire, for himself, for his
Wherever
own
he-
ego, even for his
100%.
England place right
His
now.
England place isn't in jeopardy.
This can't continue.
Yeah,
This
can't
can't
keep
continue.
happening.
Continue whilst Southgate's
This can't continue.
Nah, can't keep happening.
continue.
You're
He
predicting
needs
a
to
future
find
that doesn't
another
exist.
club. You can't be the captain of a club and not play.
Facts.
You can't.
Yeah.
He does play.
Luke Shaw, that was the one. That was it. It wasn't Varane. It wasn't Martinez. When he played Luke Shaw in front of him, a 5'7" left back, you've got to go.
Hang on, there's some.
You've got to go.
Addy, on some level, I agree with you.
Got to go.
On some, less than a 5'7", because I think that's quite tall. At no level should Harry Maguire, if you were related to Harry Maguire currently plays for the biggest club in the world. He's captain of the biggest club in the world. He's winning silverware. He's earning money.
No.
He's playing for England.
he's not,
See the
though,
first
is
thing
he?
you just said there. What did you first thing you just said?
He's playing for the biggest
Doesn't
club.
play for the biggest club in the
hang on,
world.
he
I know how it works.
I actually just don't think Harry
genuinely
Maguire
think
is that level.
No, I don't either. I
No,
think
but
he's
he's saying,
rubbish.
He
he's
needs to go.
he's
He's
basically
rubbish.
saying that should he stay there and just collect everything and be a happy
do
man
what?
on the bench?
To
You're
do
acting
what?
like he's a second choice goalkeeper.
Yeah.
One of those
Yeah,
ones that
no,
he just
he
to
needs to
fill
go
a
and
quota.
play.
He needs to start somewhere.
What you're suggesting, just because of the level of footballer that he is, the club that he ends up going to, nobody in their right mind would say what you need to do. If you love Harry Maguire, you're his friend, you're his missus, I love you, go and play for Everton and stop playing for Manchester United.
He won't go to Everton, though.
That's
But he wouldn't go to,
terrible
he wouldn't
advice.
go to Everton.
I wouldn't say go that low.
No, he wouldn't go,
Terrible
he
advice.
wouldn't go to
Where?
Everton.
Where?
Aston Villa.
Spurs.
Or Spurs.
Villa's a great shout.
Villa. He don't get
Villa's
a
a
Villa
great
team.
shout. He
I
does.
think Unai Emery wants Harry Maguire.
He's,
Yeah, of course
he's
he
above
would.
Tyrone Mings. He's
Yeah,
above
yeah.
Mingsy.
Mings playing well, mate.
Yeah, but he's above Mings, ain't he?
He's a better player than Mings,
He's better than
probably.
Mings.
but-
He'll play in
isn't
the
the
right
player.
way. He'll play in Emery.
He's better than Eric Dyer. He's
Yeah.
better than Dyer. He'll get in the Spurs team.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Mate, saying that he's better than Dyer, when
Okay, so
Tottenham
it's
looked
almost
to
a bit like
replace Dyer,
Cal.
they want
Would you
somebody-
tell Calvin Phillips to stay at City?
Yeah.
Just to earn the money and just be on the bench.
And get
play
into-
football.
no, but
you know,
get
you
into
know
the
they're going to
team.
regret it. You know they're going to regret it when it's all said and done. You haven't played football. You got all the nice, the house, and all the. You haven't
What?
played football.
Get into
he
the,
needs to play
hang on,
football.
No, he needs to play football. But he was bought by Pep Guardiola for a reason. Off the back of his performances for England, people thought that he could be a really effective player and maybe challenge
And
Rodri.
Pep's already decided. You know what? You're not that guy.
Not a guy.
He may not have done.
of
He'll
course
move
he
him on.
is.
You know when you're saying
He gets
Villa,
Tottenham and Villa. He starts.
Yeah.
No,
He might get
doesn't.
dropped because he's
no,
rubbish.
but
but he'll start.
saying that he's hang on, just okay. Let's see this one through.
Yeah.
You know, if you go, he's better than Dyer, therefore Tottenham buy him. That's not how it works. Tottenham will want to buy somebody better than Dyer and better than Kane. They'll be looking. They won't want. Are you better than Dyer? Therefore, we sign you.
Tottenham have got to be realistic.
Tottenham have got to be realistic. But they
Might
can
not be
get
in the
players.
top four. They're going to have to.
They've got to be
yeah.
realistic about what they can
Tottenham
get.
don't sign Harry Maguire. It's such an uninspiring sign. Wherever Maguire goes next, I honestly think it's Everton level.
I just think as a footballer, and I get what you're saying, you don't want to leave a club like United. I understand the argument. But as a footballer, surely it just comes down to I want to play football. Week in, week out, regardless of the fact that I'm playing for the bigger, I just want to play. It's not like we're not asking him to go down to League One. He's just got to play some football.
He becomes the forgotten man because he's not gonna play. who remembers the fact that Phil Jones is playing for Man United on those books? You forget he's there. Maguire, if he stays, he goes down that route. He will be forgotten. Do you remember that guy with the big head? That will be what it is.
See, I just don't think that he can. I just don't think that he can go. Because I genuinely believe that realistically, Harry Maguire's next club is low. And you know when
So what? And so what?
Well, his England career,
No,
his
no,
England career
you
there
played
is
for
over.
United. Well, done. It's okay. You've played the World Cup. You played the Euros. You played for United. You're fine.
Yeah.
I just want to play some football now.
He'll be playing for
I
Everton.
want to play some football.
He'll be playing for Everton.
Mate, but ultimately, you've got to ask yourself, are you good enough? He's not good enough. So Everton's his level.
Exactly. So sit tight
So
on the
what,
contract
sit on the
you've got.
bench?
Sit tight.
Sit on the bench.
He's not even going to
So
play.
you honestly, you play Tesco end every week. Don't you just want to
gonna
play
get
football?
signed up.
Don't you just want to play football? And when it all comes,
Yeah,
when it all,
but
it all
Addy,
comes
do
about-
you know? Okay, I don't have enough knowledge on this, but Sam, maybe you can shed some light here. You know, if you're a professional
you
footballer,
can ask me as well.
maybe
Played a
you're.
little bit.
Okay, no, but you've had your sort of moments being friends with footballers. I don't have any friends that are footballers. It's a job, isn't it? As well, like for us, it's a passion and a hobby, and I pay to play. But you know, if it's your income, Harry Maguire, just see it from the other side. He's presumably got a lovely house in Cheshire, kids in school. Suddenly, he's got to give all of that up, take a pay cut, go to a club where he's not going to win any silverware, and play for one of a far less prestigious.
Oh, there we go. Here we
Pay
go. Let's
cut.
bring out the little violin for him. Wolves are at his door. He's going to go from 200 grand a week to 150.
Would you leave?
100.
Okay, you said well. Would you go to Manchester United and play for Wolverhampton Wanderers?
100%.
Would you do?
If you're not, again. He's not playing for Man United.
Okay. Would
And
you go from
how-
being
I
a
don't know how-
professional at Manchester United to being a professional at Wolves?
and play week in, week out, 100%. His pay cut's not going to be that big if he takes one at all. If he takes one at all. The wages in the Premier League are outrageous. So does he take that? And ultimately, he's going to look back in 5 years, whenever his career ends, to do what? Sit in clean boots?
No, you're
Or
looking at
play?
his medals. You'd be
What
looking at his
medals?
Got loads of medals.
What medals? You've got to play a certain amount of games to get medals.
Play football. Play some football.
If you've
Gotta
got
play
that, if you've
football,
got that
Rory.
medal and not played a game, how can you even take that seriously? You might as well have bought it from a car boot sale. Do you mean-
I don't know. I think it's tricky. I just don't think that Harry Maguire needs to leave. I think he needs to
Whether
stay.
you-
I've got a
Third.
third.
Hey, democracy rule, bang. 30 years. Start rubbing it off.
Every other player on this list, Kane, Rice, Gallagher, Caicedo, need to leave for
Prophesy
different,
that
for variable reasons to a variable level of urgency.
No,
Gallagher high.
I've got Caicedo low, yeah. Only being
'Cause Brighton are
first
wicked.
season, yeah, that's
Because
it.
Brighton
He
are
doesn't need
wicked.
to
Brighton are
leave.
wicked.
Yeah.
He's only had one season with Brighton.
Mate, I
He's
nearly
young.
had- he's another one.
Caicedo's 21, 22, I think.
Mate,
Yeah,
I could have
he
had
doesn't
him
need to
like.
leave.
Not a problem with him. Not a problem with him having another season at Brighton under De Zerbi.
That's what I got him at
They
fourth.
might make Europa Conference League. Another season, you're
It
fine.
might make the Europa League.
They're going to be
Europa
Europa,
League.
yeah.
It might
make Champions League.
Champions League's in there,
I
yeah.
have no problem
He
with Caicedo
doesn't
staying.
need to.
No.
Nobody needs to leave.
He
Brighton.
doesn't need
You
to
see what I'm
leave.
saying? This
No,
is
that's more sense than Maguire, mate. He starts.
No, and then Rice needs to leave because he's too
Yeah,
good
yeah,
for West
he's
Ham.
done now.
Kane needs to leave because he's too good for Tottenham.
Yeah.
Gallagher needs to leave for different
I've
reasons.
got him last. I've got him last, Gallagher.
So I've got Gallagher because of how good he was at Palace, and he got into the England squad based off his Palace performances. He needs to play football. You can't be a young kid and not be playing football.
I really like Gallagher.
I agree. I just think,
Busybody,
does
innit?
he need to go now though? When there's all up in the air with the manager,
No, I
you
don't
don't
think
know
he
what's going on. I think I've got him last at needing to leave.
I've kind of got him last of the ones like these I've done for different
Can
reasons.
we talk about the two bankers that
Yeah.
have to go?
Kane and Rice,
Have to leave.
Kane has to.
especially Kane, just for age.
Mate, he's got to go.
Just for age.
He's got to go.
He's got to go.
Like even if I'm Tottenham fans as well, I'm like
Do you
I'm starting a petition for him.
Do you
to
think
leave.
Yeah,
Tottenham
yeah.
fans have got to the stage now where they're just like,
I feel sorry for him.
yeah,
Got to go. You're trying your
get
hardest.
him out of here?
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Your kid's grown up and they're moving out to their first house. You can have that tear in your eye, but you've got to let him go.
Let him
It's
go.
got to get him done. It's got to be
Let him
done.
go.
And does he go?
And that boy knocks on the door for your girl. It's painful.
It's painful. It hurts.
Does he go?
You're going
Kane?
to have that in 15 years. It's painful. Got to let him go.
Does Kane go? He does.
Yes. United.
Where?
United. It's United.
So
That's that number
perfect.
9. It's there. I mean, Veghorst or
Wouty.
Kane. Vouty or Kane.
Do you
You're going to
think
get him for 60 million now.
Goes to Man United.
you think he 100% goes? There's a part of me still thinks he's going to sign a new deal.
No, you know what?
Tottenham.
Yeah.
No way.
He's probably honestly. This is the first season where he's probably looked in the change room and looked at Son, disgusted. Looked at Richarlison,
Yeah.
Kulusevski, and thought, "I'm going."
And then he's
I've had
looking at,
enough.
and then he's looking at like how good are these players? Like,
Yeah,
you know when
yeah.
they talk about Romero. Romero's a great, useless,
He looks at Dyer.
useless.
Basuma's coming from Brighton. Højbjerg. He's thinking, I'm not doing this
Hugo
anymore.
Lloris. He's
not
looking
doing
around
this.
going, what am I doing with you? I'm a world-class footballer who
Then you know what
starts
it's
for virtually
like.
any team in
And
the
they
world.
always say it, don't they? The England internationals get together. And they're all talking about their squads and their players, and Rashford's having a word with him, and Trent's having a little. He's probably thinking, oh, look at that Liverpool squad. If I was through the middle on that Liverpool squad with Trent Spalls and Robbo,
Do you think he's looking at Haaland going, could have been me?
Yeah, could have been. Yeah, it should have been. Should have been.
100%. And don't tell me he wouldn't have got the same amount of goals.
No, he would.
100%. He's probably thinking De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Like Kane has to come and get the ball. He has to set the ball up himself. He lobs it and runs and goes and gets it.
Anywhere else? If not United, where?
Only United. I was going to say Chelsea, but Tottenham, Chelsea.
He can't do Chelsea
but
because of his Tottenham legacy.
that's the only, yeah.
He does nowhere else in the Prem. There's nowhere else.
There's nowhere else.
The only place I could actually ever see him going would be Real Madrid.
So Harry Kane, we've basically concluded Harry Kane definitely leaves and definitely goes to United.
Yeah.
I agree.
I have no dog in the fight. I hate United. I'm not a
But he
that big
deserves
fan
this
of-
move.
He has to go.
And also, both need each other. Like, Harry Kane needs Manchester United to make him a winner. He's currently a loser because he's Tottenham, but he'll become a winner. And Manchester
harsh, that what
United...
you said.
No, but
That's
Manchester...
factual.
Well, you said it though. I thought it was really. He's currently a loser because he's at Tottenham.
No, he's a loser. He choked. He's a choker. And Manchester United, he won't be. I think that he gives Manchester United what they need, and he gets from Manchester United. Like, he gets
Does
the
he
platform.
do United like Van Persie did? For
Yeah.
United? Is that-
Teddy
you think he's
Sheringham,
gonna
isn't
be
it?
that-
Teddy Sheringham won nothing at Tottenham, went to Manchester United, the
And then
second
he-
year
and
won
then
a
he went
treble.
back to Tottenham.
And then went back to Tottenham.
Tottenham can have him in a couple of years. They can have him back. Yeah.
And Declan Rice?
What? Where does he go?
Yeah.
Come to Arsenal. I
Wait,
think.
firstly, does he go?
Yes.
100% he
Has
goes
to
in the
go.
summer.
Has to.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Because his career has stagnated
Yeah,
a bit this season.
That handshake's been done.
His
Give us
career,
a year.
his career has stagnated. Like the player that he was this time last year. Remember, he was like on a European tour with West Ham, played really well for England. It was all looking really good for him. This season, when you're the captain of a team that are flirting with relegation, you do have to take more than your fair share of the
He
responsibility.
needs to kick on again. When I was watching England in the Euros and I saw what Bellingham was doing, I thought Bellingham is kind of showing him here a bit. like,
Also, you know, when you think about what Arsenal are at the moment as an option, it's just so perfect.
over Xhaka.
Better than Xhaka. He's probably better than Rory.
I think it's the Xhaka replacement.
Xhaka replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah, because also what Arteta's done. Do you know what Arteta's done for?
I'll take that. I'll take that.
If you look at if you look at what he's done for Xhaka, like Xhaka's become a really efficient box to box midfielder. I could see Declan Rice doing that. Also with Declan Rice, you know when you look at, you know, you mentioned the England thing. Arsenal have become a place for like young talent to go and flourish. Martinelli, go there, flourish.
Him and Saka.
Odegaard.
Yeah, him and Saka.
Odegaard, go
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
flourish. Saka, flourishing. It's
And what we
Rambo,
mentioned
yeah.
earlier as well, you don't have to move house.
No, it's
and
done.
and silverware is looking more realistic at Arsenal than it has done for a long time.
West Ham would accept him going Arsenal as well.
Not the fans.
No.
Their
but there
fans
is-
are amazing. They don't forgive anyone anything. They still hate Paul Lynch from like 1993.
That's fair.
They boo.
That's fair.
Mate,
Yeah,
do you know what they
really
did? Their
do.
fans are amazing. But Paul Lynch's boy went to play there for Hull and he got booed off the back of it.
Yeah.
He do. Conor Gallagher. What does he do? Because he's in and out of the team. But, you know, a new manager.
Yeah.
Could be Nagelsmann. Might fancy him.
I
Does
don't think
stay
he
there?
needs to move. You know, when we're talking about players that need to move, I don't think Conor Gallagher needs to move. I think that he has an opportunity to cement himself as a starter for Chelsea. It's looking unlikely at the moment. His performances haven't been great, but I like him. He offers something very particular to a midfield as well. We've seen the level.
What
that
is he?
I think what he's meant to be is a box-to-box goal-scoring midfielder.
Okay.
Tackles,
We saw that at Palace.
effort.
We saw it at Palace.
He fights hard. Do you know? I think there's room in every team for a Conor Gallagher.
Jordan Henderson. Young Jordan Henderson.
Bit
is
like
that.
that.
He
A
is
bit
that.
like that.
That, innit?
Yeah.
Mate,
Tackle,
can't go wrong with
Bit
those
more
players.
techie, though, I reckon.
Do you know those players that will chase everything, everywhere?
need them.
Like
You
he's
need
fighting for a throw-in when you're 3-0 up in the opposition corner. He's that kind of player.
91st minute.
Yeah.
Klopp would love him.
Yeah, that's it.
Klopp would love someone like that. We might raid your club. Out of interest.
No. So I'm having Gallagher bottom of this list.
I don't mind changing that.
Yeah.
I think it should be, but I don't mind changing that.
Yeah.
I like how fiery the Maguire debate got. That was interesting.
Yeah, because
That didn't change my list.
I just don't think he needs to.
Did you change your list at all?
Didn't change the list at
Wow.
all.
Oh, wow. 100% record.
Nailed it.
Well done.
100% record. Fair play. About time as well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to everybody for watching this video. We really do appreciate it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What players do you think need to escape their club for whatever reason? We're all going to be in the comments as soon as this video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you click subscribe, give this video a like, and we will see you all on the next episode of The Playlist.
Loads more shows coming your way. Loads more fantastic debates as well. So make sure you're locked in to 888 Sports YouTube channel. And we'll see you on the next one.